definitely did their due diligence, man, when kind of, cutting the fat off. They got rid of Nalissa Smith, Grace Berger, Katie Lou, and I'm here to tell you, could somebody else be on the uprise? But as of right now, we just don't know. Now, we'll tell you this, the way the roster look right now, they're definitely in contentions.
It's no secret that Caitlin Clark is one of the most exciting young players to grace the basketball court in recent years. The University of Iowa's standout guard has become a household name with her electrifying play, breaking records, and redefining the future of women's college basketball. But as her time in college winds down, one of the biggest names in women's professional basketball, Breanna Stewart, has sent Clark a powerful warning about what lies ahead. Stewart, a multiple-time WNBA champion, MVP, and arguably one of the best players in women's basketball, knows exactly what Clark will face once she steps into the professional arena.
Interestingly enough, anyway, she spoke about Caitlin Clark, and she spoke kind of about, obviously, Caitlin Clark's initial, time in the WNBA and some things like that. But let's take a listen to what she said. This was actually today.
As Clark inches closer to the 2023 WNBA draft, Stewart's advice serves as a critical roadmap for the challenges ahead, and it could change everything for the emerging star. Breanna Stewart, the WNBA's cornerstone. Let's start by understanding why Breanna Stewart's words carry so much weight. Known as one of the most accomplished players in the history of women's basketball, Stewart has seen it all: the highs, the lows, and the intense level of competition that comes with playing in the WNBA.
And you can pretty much call the contender for the WNBA championship Christy Wallace up there, DeWanna Bonner, Jaylen Brown, Natasha Howard. And then you already know we got Kelsey Mitchell, Damsters, Brianna Turner, Aaliyah Boston, Sydney Holston, Lexi Hall, Sophie Cunningham, and we already know Caitlin Clark. Now,
her journey began at the University of Connecticut, where she was part of a historic team that won 4 NCAA titles in a row. She entered the WNBA in 2016, selected first overall by the Seattle Storm. Since then, Stewart has become a household name, not only in the United States, but globally. She's won WNBA championships, a multitude of individual awards, and has cemented herself as one of the most dominant players in the game. With the WNBA continuing to grow, Stewart's experience is invaluable, especially when it comes to guiding young players transitioning into the pros. Caitlin Clark, a force to be reckoned with. Caitlin Clark has captivated the world with her style of play. Averaging 27 points per game and leading the nation in scoring during her time at Iowa, she's shown that she's capable of doing it all. What sets her apart is her unparalleled shooting ability.
And the New York Liberty made some changes to their lineup as well. As of recently, man, a few days ago, they just signed longtime veteran forward Isabella Harrison to the New York Liberty. A lot of people saying that this could be the signing to kind of, sign, seal, and deliver them for another championship run. But I will not say that, man. It is going to be a tough.
She can hit threes from anywhere on the court, has an incredible basketball IQ, and has been an incredibly versatile player in the NCAA. Clark has already etched her name in history books, becoming the first player in NCAA history to score 1,000 points in a season. She's the next face of women's basketball, and the pressure is building. But despite all her success in college, Clark faces a massive leap ahead when she transitions to the WNBA. The professional league is a different world entirely, and it's here that Breanna Stewart's warning comes into play.
Now, I am here to tell you guys the New York Liberty is definitely the reigning champions, and it looked like Breanna Stewart might be a little spooked, bruh. Yes, you heard me correctly. She might be getting a little antsy. Now, we already know the Indiana Fever has been pulling off a master class when it comes to recruiting for the 2025 basketball season. They have arguably one of the best rosters in all of the WNBA. Let's pull it up right now. They definitely did their due diligence, man, when kind of, cutting the fat off. They got rid of Nalissa.
Breanna Stewart's powerful warning. Stewart recently shared some crucial advice for Clark that highlights the stark contrast between college basketball and the WNBA. In her message, Stewart urged Clark to be prepared for the physicality and the level of competition that the WNBA demands. Stewart said, "The game is faster, the players are stronger, and every possession matters."
That's what we're going to dive into right now. Let's pull it up. Caitlin Clark has already received WNBA warning from Breanna Stewart. The New York Liberty Star is not ready to go off her 2024 WNBA title amid challenges.
Stewart's comments weren't just about basketball skills, but about mental toughness. You need to come in with the right mindset. There's a target on your back, and every team is going to come for you because they know what you're capable of, Stewart added. Stewart isn't the only one emphasizing this challenge. Former WNBA players and analysts have also commented on Clark's future transition. Many believe that while Clark's individual talent is undeniable, she will need to adjust her style of play to compete at the next level. The WNBA's high-intensity competition, combined with longer seasons, travel schedules, and more complex defensive schemes, will be her biggest challenges. The challenges Caitlin Clark will face.
From upstairs, like Caitlin Clark and the fast-rising Indiana Fever. And just like I told y'all, man, the Fever, they're knocking on the door, bro. They definitely is. We already synced the roster. We already know the moves that has been made. These teams gave more than enough warning, man. Now it's time to prove it on the basketball court. Just like I keep telling y'all, the biggest thing for the Fever, I feel like, is going to be their chemistry. Can they all get it together and run like a well-oiled machine? That's going to be the biggest hurdle for them in this 2025 season. Now, a strong offseason has seen Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever open up as the third favorite to capture the WNBA title. The only problem is one of the two teams they're stuck behind is the 2024 WNBA champions. Now, Breanna Stewart, a two-time WNBA MVP and a six-time All-Star, didn't seem prepared to wrestle away the championship trophy easily at the Liberty Celebration Parade.
When Caitlin Clark makes the jump to the WNBA, she will experience a slew of new challenges that will test every part of her game. Physicality. While Clark is known for her shooting range and finesse, the WNBA is a much more physical game. The competition is faster and stronger, and players often rely on their size and strength to gain an edge. Clark will have to work on her strength and conditioning to handle the wear and tear of the professional season. Defensive adjustments. At the collegiate level, Clark was the focal point of every defense. However, in the WNBA, she will face teams with a plethora of defensive talent and scheming.
Appreciate this. The 30-year-old forward declared, "Wow, Stewart is technically unsigned. All reports assert that she will return to the New York Liberty as a third season in 2025. Pending her return, the New York Liberty rotation is poised to remain unhinged from last season after they captured the WNBA championship." Now, Caitlin Clark and the Fever.
Learning how to counteract these defense-first teams will be essential for her success. Players in the WNBA are more adept at switching defensive assignments, and Clark will need to constantly evolve her approach. Mental fortitude. As Stewart pointed out, the mental aspect of the WNBA is one that's often overlooked. For Clark, the key will be handling the pressure, staying consistent, and maintaining focus for an entire professional season. She will no longer be the star player on a team full of inexperienced players. She'll be up against some of the best players in the world. Leadership and team dynamics. Stepping into the WNBA means more than
will build up a strong platform. The team went 20-20 last year, 2024, and broke the 8-year playoff drought thanks to their star rookie. The 2024 year averaged 19 points per game, 8 assists to finish fourth in the league MVP race. She also became the first rookie in WNBA history to capture a Player of the Month. And Caitlin Clark will once again be joined with Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever top scorer. A season ago,
just showcasing individual skills. For more on the exciting world of women's basketball, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for the latest updates, analysis, and expert opinions on your favorite players and teams. Don't miss out on the future of the game. Subscribe now.